Have you ever looked at your life and thought, there has to be more than this? More than the routines, more than the bills, more than the roles we've been taught to play? If you're here, chances are, you've already started waking up. You've begun to sense that the version of success the world sold us doesn't fulfill the soul. And deep down, you're craving something real, something whole. So let me ask you something. What does true prosperity mean to you? Is it just money in the bank? Or is it peace in your heart, love in your relationships, vitality in your body, and purpose in your spirit? What if I told you that you are already wired for all of it, but you've been looking in the wrong direction? In this video, we're going to explore how you can begin to prosper in every area of your life, not by chasing more, but by aligning with who you really are. We'll uncover the unseen blocks, the inherited beliefs, and the old wounds that may be keeping you stuck. And I'll guide you into reconnecting with your own energy, your power to heal, expand, and attract the life you were meant to live. This is not about quick fixes or surface-level hacks. This is about deep inner transformation. Because once you shift within, everything outside begins to change. So if something inside you is whispering, "This message is for me," stay with me until the end. I promise, what you'll discover could open doors you didn't know existed. And if you're already feeling that spark of resonance, leave a comment right now. Let me know what area of your life feels out of alignment. Let's open this space for real conversation and healing. Also, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who needs this message today. You're not just watching a video, you're stepping into a new vibration. Now, take a deep breath, open your heart, and let's begin this journey together. Let's start with a truth most people overlook. The reason you're not prospering in all areas of your life isn't because you're broken. It's because you're misaligned. You were born with infinite potential, not just to survive, but to thrive. But somewhere along the way, you inherited stories. Maybe they came from your parents, maybe from religion, culture, or past relationships. Stories like, money is hard to earn, love always ends in pain, or my dreams aren't realistic. Sound familiar? These beliefs live deep inside your subconscious, quietly shaping your decisions, your energy, and even your opportunities. It's like trying to build a mansion on a cracked foundation. No matter how beautiful the exterior, it keeps falling apart. Now ask yourself, what did I learn growing up about success, love, health, or happiness? Whose voice is still echoing inside me when I doubt my worth? And am I living a life that truly feels like mine, or one that was programmed into me? Here's the secret. You cannot create lasting abundance from an identity built on fear, shame, or survival. That's why change isn't just about action. It's about identity. You must become the version of you that already lives in alignment with prosperity, peace, and purpose. Imagine for a moment what your life would look like if you believed, truly believed, that you were worthy of receiving everything good, that life wasn't meant to be a constant struggle, but a sacred dance of trust, creation, and connection. How would you walk differently, speak differently, choose differently? Take a moment and reflect. What part of your life feels the most out of sync right now? Write it in the comments. Don't be afraid. This is a space for honesty, not judgment. You never know who your truth might help awaken. And if this is already resonating with you, hit that like button to let me know you're here and you're ready. If everything in life is energy, and it is, then the state of your energetic field determines the state of your reality. Let that sink in. Your relationships, finances, health, and sense of fulfillment are all reflections of your internal vibration. But what if your energy is scattered? What if you're unknowingly carrying grief from your childhood, fear from your lineage, or guilt from decisions you made when you didn't know better? Most people are walking around with emotional debris clogging their energetic field, and then wondering why nothing flows. Here's the truth they don't teach us in school. You don't attract what you want, you attract what you are. If you're stuck in cycles of stress, scarcity, or self-doubt, your field is likely tuned to those frequencies. And even when you try to manifest or set intentions, it's like yelling into a storm. Nothing lands. So how do you shift? You start with awareness. Close your eyes for a moment. Breathe. Can you feel where in your body you're holding tension? Is it your chest, your stomach, your throat? That's energy asking to be witnessed and released. You don't need to fight your shadow. You need to integrate it. That's when true transformation begins. Ask yourself, what am I still holding on to that no longer serves me? Where in my life am I trying to force things instead of flowing? What emotions keep resurfacing, asking for healing? Drop your answers in the comments. Your vulnerability is your strength. And when one person shares, it often unlocks healing in someone else. Remember, your field is like a radio signal. If you're tuned to lack, you'll miss the station that plays abundance. But when you recalibrate, when you shift from fear to trust, from guilt to compassion, everything starts to realign. Not because you chased it harder, but because you became the version of you who receives with grace. So before we continue, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. You don't want to miss what's coming next. Let's talk about the root of all lasting change, identity. You can meditate daily, repeat affirmations, write down your goals. But if deep inside, you still see yourself as the person who struggles, who never has enough, who always gets left behind, nothing will truly shift. Who do you believe you are? Because whether consciously or not, your identity drives your decisions. And your decisions create your results. It's that simple and that powerful. If you were raised in a household where money was always tight or love felt conditional, your subconscious may have taken on beliefs like, I'm not worthy of abundance. I must work hard to earn love. It's dangerous to stand out. These become the silent programs running your life until you interrupt them, until you stop and say, wait, does this belief even belong to me? Most of us are living in identities we never chose, inherited from our families, society, or survival. But here's the gift: you can choose again. Right now, ask yourself, what version of me am I committed to becoming? How does that version think, feel, speak, and walk through the world? What habits does that version release, and which ones does it embrace? This isn't about pretending or faking it till you make it. It's about remembering, returning to your truest self, the one who is naturally abundant, deeply loved, divinely guided. So here's a practice. Every morning, stand in front of the mirror, look into your eyes, and say out loud the truth your soul already knows. I am no longer who I was. I am who I choose to be. Write it in the comments. What new identity are you stepping into starting today? Is it the healer, the leader, the free one? Let the world witness your declaration. And if this message is touching something inside you, don't keep it to yourself. Share this video with someone who's also ready to break free and rise. If you've made it here, it means something in your soul is awakening. And that in itself is a sign that you are ready for more peace, more clarity, more abundance in every area of your life. So I'll ask you again, and I want you to answer from your heart. What would your life look like if nothing was missing within you? Who would you be if you truly believed you were worthy of prosperity, not just in your bank account, but in your relationships, your health, your purpose? Prosperity is not a reward for the chosen few. It is your birthright. But the key to unlocking it lies not outside you, not in the next job, course, or relationship. It lives inside, in the quiet space where your true identity whispers, you were never broken, just buried. You are not here to survive. You are here to expand, to heal what your ancestors could not, to rise from the ashes of lack, shame, and fear, and embody the abundance your spirit always knew was possible. Let this video be a turning point, a sacred pause, a line in the sand where the old story ends and the new one begins. But don't walk this journey alone. If this message stirred something in you, hit that like button so this energy keeps reaching others who need it. Share your biggest realization in the comments, not just for you, but for the next soul who scrolls down, looking for a sign. And please, share this video with someone you love. Someone who's silently struggling and just needs a nudge to remember who they really are. And if you haven't yet, subscribe. Because we're building a community of spiritual warriors, people like you who are done playing small and ready to live fully, freely, and divinely aligned. This is just the beginning. You are more than enough. You are powerful beyond measure, and you are ready. Until next time, keep going inward, keep rising, and keep choosing who you truly are.